Just about to get started. And on the mound now, Daniel Lynch. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Well, he's allowing just over one base runner per inning, which is really good, especially for a starter, because these hitters get to see you 2, 3, maybe even 4 times in a start. So just shows you how deceptive and how effective his stuff is.
Houston,
we'll see if it's that way in this one.
Ready to go now?
Altuve.
Now it's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. Check swing, and he went. That's strike one.
0-1's the count.
First pitch, 640.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-2 is the count.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Outside with a breaking ball. This one high in the air to left center. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. Now we check out the Astros lineup. And a big part of it, a guy with a great track record, Jose Altuve.
Well, Boog, I'm sure he hated to see the calendar turn. Hit over 400 last month, and that's the kind of momentum that you just want to continue into the next month. He's one of the hottest hitters in the game right now, and I can't wait to watch him swing it.
Now it's Yordan Alvarez. And a big swing and a miss.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
That one misses, and now it's even 1-1. One out, base is empty. That missed by a lot, and it's 2-1. Next offering is fouled back. The other way, and that's just foul.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
On the ground to the left, and foul ball. Got him swinging.
It's a strikeout, but they'll be in good shape if they make their outs as difficult as that one. Those grinding ABs take a toll on a pitcher as the game goes on.
Isaac Paredes at the plate and takes high there.
This is a hitter who takes his game to another level playing at night.
Paredes hitting third in the lineup, and he's a native of Mexico. That one finds the corner, and the count 1-1.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
The pitch.
That's a ball.
And a base hit up the middle. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Batting fourth, the shortstop, Jeremy Pena.
So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Jeremy Pena. And that misses. 1-0. And foul ball. Two outs. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. So the Astros lead one, and now the Royals will get their first shot in a scoreless ball game. Back after this on the show. Back here with my pal Singy. And today's starter, Forrest Whitley. Chris, it's a little more common these days, but still, he's a strikeout per inning type of guy.
Well, I hear you about the strikeouts. A lot more guys striking out today. But when you consider having the ability to get that strikeout, particularly when you need it, a man on third, less than 2 outs, situations where, yeah, maybe you're not a real high strikeout guy, but just knowing you have the swing and miss stuff in a big spot, I think it's real critical, and he's got it.
Jonathan India, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Swing and a foul out of play. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Brings it in with a nice running grab. One away. And here now the lineup for the Royals. Singy, this righty-heavy lineup is a bit unusual against a right-handed pitcher.
Yeah, Boog, certainly bucks the old conventional wisdom, and I'm not sure I see the vision from the manager on this one. You're not exactly putting your players in the best situation to succeed when you roll out a lineup like this. Maybe they've seen something on video that tells them there's a weakness to exploit. Perhaps that's it.
Bobby Witt Jr. in the box here lets that one go for a ball. One down, base is empty. The shortstop takes the ball. And now 2 balls and a strike. On the ground. Gets it to first. And 2 quick outs in the bottom of the first here tonight.
First baseman, Vinny Pasquantino.
2 down, base is empty. And here's the first baseman, Vinny Pasquantino. Fastball for a strike. 2 outs, base is empty. In the air, out towards left center. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Scoreless after 1. New inning getting started, and now it's Christian Walker.
Christian Walker.
Lynch back to work. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
There's a line drive to left field. Drops into the glove, and there's 1 down.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
Yainer Diaz up next for the Astros. And that's a strike. And that's downstairs and outside. Carl Dixon working the plate in this one.
You know, we often hear and talk about umpires being a pitcher's umpire, but Boog Dixon maybe a little bit more hitter-friendly than most. He's kind of tight on the corners, so we'll see if that comes into play at all in this one.
Next offering is in for a strike. Fans don't really understand the familiarity and relationship players and coaches have with umpires. I mean, you see them a lot.
Yeah, Boog, they're all out there trying to do their best and perform at a high level. So when you respect that, I think over time you can develop a relationship with them.
Next pitch is outside.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
No score here in the second. In the air, right field. Waters under it. Nabs it. And there are 2 down.
Batting 7, the right fielder.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the right fielder, Zach DeZenzo. And that's in for a strike. It's 0-1. And that one upstairs, ball 1. That clips the zone. Going to count 1-2. That one missed.
2 strikes.
Next offering upstairs.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Astros go down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And we're back. Bottom of the second. Now it's the veteran outfielder, Salvador Perez. Ball 1, no strikes. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
Fights it off. He'll see another. That just misses. The count now 2-2.
Looks like he was trying to get to the front door with that curveball. It's definitely a finesse pitch, but it backed up a little bit on him and stayed inside.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Leadoff man retired here in the second. And now the center fielder, Michael Garcia. Fastball for a strike at 95. And ball 1. On the ground right side and a foul ball. Slider misses outside. On its way to the corner. And that will drop foul. One down, base is empty. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Line drive. Dubon hauls it in, 2 away.
Batting 6th, the second baseman, Michael.
And to the plate for Kansas City, Michael Massey. Close, but called a ball. And that's ball 1.
Ball 1, no strikes.
And that drops in for a strike.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger. And perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
On the corner for a strike. And the count 1-2. That's down and in.
2 strikes.
Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Ooh, I thought he'd bite right there.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. And that keeps the inning going. Here's Mark Canha.
Batting 7th, the designated hitter, Mark Canha.
Slider clips the corner.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
And there's a foul ball. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Bottom half of inning number 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Slice to right, and that's a fair ball. Lead runner around second. Massey headed for the plate. The relay throw. Slides his hand in there. Save. And it's 1-0.
Well done. Drives in the run. He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
So runner at second, 2 down. Waters getting ready to hit. That one close, ruled a ball. Ball 1. Canha stands at second with 2 gone. Started after it, appeal to third, and he went around. Ruled a swing. On the ground, right side. Walker steps on the bag. They limit the damage here. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. It's now a 1-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in Kansas City, on to the third inning. Now the left fielder, Mauricio Dubon. Ball one there. Missed with a changeup. Yeah, that's ball two.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. No free passes. You can't allow that.
That one missing inside. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
The center fielder,
Chas McCormick, the next to hit. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Tying run is at first. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Runner on the go. Line drive. Come on. Run behind the runner. They've got him doubled off.
Now batting, second baseman,
Jose Altuve up to hit here. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. And that's in the dirt. And that's ball one. Foul ball. The other way. Lunges for it, but it drops for a hit. Man at first. Here's Yordan Alvarez. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. And that one is in for a strike at 95. 0-1. A little out front there as he swings through it.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
That misses the zone, and it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Swing and a ball popped up. Massey right there to make the grab, and that'll do it. 1 left for Houston, and it remains 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now here is Freddie Fermin. That one the other way. Altuve handles, throws to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
Now batting, the third baseman, Jonathan
India at the plate. 0 for 1 as he popped out foul to first. Yeah, that's fouled off. That's outside, and the count is 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. And delivers outside.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
1 down, base is empty. Cut on and lifted in the air. Dubon brings it in. Out number 2.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Swung on, belted. High bounce takes it over the fence for an automatic double.
The automatic double kind of feels like enjoying cruise control in your car, Boog. You don't need to keep the pedal down as you cruise into second base. Just no worries in the world. You know what? He put a really good swing on that one.
So runner at second, 2 down. Vinny Pasquantino will hit next. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
All one's the count.
The 0-1. Laser could be trouble. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily.
That's 2 consecutive extra base hits for this team. That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate.
0-1.
The strategy of winning a ball game, when you can make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
And a breaking ball misses outside. Pasquantino on at second with 2 down. Just missed.
He missed the zone, but I don't think he missed his spot. That was a good pitch with 2 strikes.
Stays alive.
He's bagging. Give me that pitch one more time. A hanging changeup just out in front.
In the air, right field. And just foul. Runner at second, 2 down. On the ground right side. On to first. Inning over, and it could have been worse. KC gets one on the double, and it's 2-zip. On to the 4th, and the batter now, Isaac Paredes.
This is a batter right here who really produces in these night games, and we saw the latest example of it in his first AB.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
That one finds the zone, and that is strike 1. And that's down and away.
Ball 3.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Fermin hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
Jeremy Pena up next for the Astros. Went down on strikes his first time through. Pena measures 6 feet even, 200 pounds, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Pitch
Ball
misses,
two.
and the count is 2-0. Just missed. The Astros down by a pair. Top half of inning number 4. That's a walk. Went with another changeup but missed the spot.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Baseman, Christian Walker.
One down. Christian Walker up next for the Astros. He's 0 for 1.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
First pitch just misses. Step off throw to first. Pena dives back in safely. Foul ball there. Man at first, one away. Next offering is fouled back. Flares it into the outfield. Snags it for the second out.
They couldn't have asked for a better out. Makes a great play on the line drive, and they keep the runner at first. Just like that, they're almost out of the inning.
Yainer Diaz digs in now. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. And there's a strike.
When you got a catcher like this guy with a big arm like that behind the plate, it really shuts down the running game.
And it's fouled away.
But I'll say this as a former position player and base stealer, when you come into a game and you've got a guy like this behind the dish with a big arm, you really have to change your approach. Can't try to steal because you'll get thrown out. Maybe get a little bigger lead, be aggressive on the secondary, but this type of guy shuts the running game down.
Cut on and miss, struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. So the Astros lead 1. They trail things here 2-0. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, bottom of the inning. So up now for Kansas City, Michael Garcia. And that is out of play. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Dubon makes the grab and a quick out, number 1.
The batter, number 19, second baseman
Michael Massey now at the plate. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Inside, almost got him. This one in the air, right field. DeZenzo ranging back. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Mark.
2 down, bases empty. So here's the Royals DH, Mark Canha, doubled in his first AB. And that one lifted in the air, center field. And that is that. We go to the top of the 5th, and now the right fielder, Zach DeZenzo.
Zach DeZenzo.
Lynch back to work. Ground ball up the middle. And the leadoff hitter retired in the fifth.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Here's Mauricio Dubon. Walked his first time.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
And there's a ball.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
Hit in the air, left field. Perez makes the grab for the second out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Chaz.
Stepping in, Chaz McCormick. He's 0 for 1. He's one of those Dave McCarty, Mark Carrion, Ricky Henderson types. Throw left, bat right.
You make a note of those guys because it's just different. It's like, man, you're left-handed, but you hit right-handed.
2 down, nobody on. Tap foul at the plate.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Next pitch is downstairs.
Tough to take a 2-strike changeup that just missed. I think it froze him.
And now it's even up.
2 strikes.
2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Swing and a high fly ball right field. And that is that. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And to the plate for Kansas City, Drew Waters. That's out to center field. McCormick makes the grab. 1 pitch and 1 out.
The catcher, number 34,
Freddie Fermin steps in for the Royals. Grounded out his first time up. In for a strike. 0-1.
Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
Check swing, and he went. 0-2 now.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Curve in the dirt.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That smash towards center. McCormick pulls it in on the run.
Wow, he looked like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much time because that was a hard hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time.
India stands in now and watches strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Now 1 out to right. Diving, gets down, could be extra bases. Around second now as they still don't have it. And he'll make it into third with a triple.
Well, here we are, 3rd time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
So a runner at third, 2 outs. And now Bobby Witt Jr. 1 for 2. The shortstop takes the ball. 2 outs and a runner at third. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a drive. Deep left field. Going back. Onto the track. And he makes the catch. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. 5 innings complete. It's the Royals 2 and the Astros nothing. Back here in Kansas City, start of the 6th, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Jose Altuve. That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
Altuve always seems to be setting records or reaching milestones, Boog. In 2023, he became the fastest player to reach 2,000 career hits, 200 home runs, and 200 stolen bases in MLB history.
Fastball is outside. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Two the count.
Hard ground ball, base knock. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Yordan Alvarez up next for the Astros. In there, and it's 0-1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Ground ball to the right side, and it's just foul. That was close.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And 1-2. With the tying run at the plate, and we're the top half of the 6th. And the 1-2 misses to even the count.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
That's off the mark. Full count now.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boog.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Oh, now he's got 2 runners on after that walk, and things can get out of hand in a hurry in these situations, so he's going to have to find a way to get back into the strike zone.
Isaac Paredes, the next to hit. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
Now a screamer into the outfield. Brings it in, then there's 1 down. And next to hit for Houston, Jeremy Pena. He is struck out, and he is walked. First pitch misses. Movement in the bullpen. Chris Stratton, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. Serpa getting loose as well. That one ripped. Fair ball. Heading for the plate. He'll score. And the tying run puts on the brakes at third base.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws. And a pretty good chance we can see a lead change here, or at least a tie ball game with both of those runs in scoring position.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Daniel Lynch done for the night, and that's an excellent job from the reliever in the starting role today. Gave him some length. Back with a new arm after this.
Now pitching for the Royals.
Out of the pen comes the right-hander, Michael Lorenzen.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
So 2 in scoring position with 1 out. Now it's going to be Christian Walker. Golden opportunity right here. Spits the plate, and it's 0-1. One down, runners at second and third. Fought off foul. Pitch misses. 1-2 to count. And a swing and a miss. Huge strikeout there.
Well, this is where the team aspect really comes into play on the offensive side of the game, right? I mean, missed opportunity to tie it up with the runner at third, 1 out, couldn't put the ball in play. So now it's time to pick him up, and that's where good teams they go to. They operate on this left.
Bit of strategy here. They issue the intentional walk, and that'll set up a force play at any base.
Now that the right fielder, Zach.
2 outs, bases full. Zach DeZenzo up next for the Astros. On the ground to third. They get the force. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Astros pick up a run on the RBI double, and it's now a 2-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Ronel Blanco.
Now,
well, he's been excellent against left-handed hitters this year, and that's his first test. This looks like a good move to the pen in terms of the matchup.
Well, one-run game. Vinny Pasquantino steps in for the Royals.
Pasquantino.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. Action in the pen down there. A right-hander appears to be getting loose. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Warning track, wall, and you can touch them all, baseball man. He'll touch them all. 3rd home run of the season, and they add a run. It's 3-1. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Salvador Perez steps in for the Royals. He swings and fouls one off. That misses the zone, and it's a ball and a strike. Base hit center field. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Garcia in the box now. No balls and a strike. One on, nobody out. A run in here in the bottom of the sixth. Popped up. DeZenzo towards the line. Snags it on the run. And there's one away.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Michael Massey will hit next. In there for strike one. Next offering is fouled back. Perez, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Off the mark there. Now 1-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Just couldn't catch up on the low 90s fastball right there. And that's a result of a good job of changing speeds. Off-speed pitch on the one before, then sped him up. Pitchers that don't throw real hard have to rely on location and mix it up to speeds. That wasn't the best location with the fastball, but clearly that wasn't the pitch he was looking for at the plate either.
Next to hit, Mark Canha. And the first pitch misses for ball one. And that one fouled off. Just off the inside edge. Way high. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Not what he wanted to do right there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive, puts a runner in the scoring position, and a chance for this offense to add on to their lead.
First and second, 2 outs. Drew Waters digs in now. 0 for 2 in this one. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Right through there for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Now a blooper back behind short. Brings it in for the 3rd out. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. And we're back. Top of inning number 7. Here's the left fielder, Mauricio Dubon. And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And now
2
2-1.
1 strike.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Puts it away for the out.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Chas McCormick up next for the Astros. This kid, a 21st round pick out of Millersville University in Pennsylvania. And a foul ball. Lorenzen goes 6 feet 3 inches. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, a sinker, and occasionally uses a cutter.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Next offering upstairs.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
That was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. And that one missing low. The 1-0. That's a little bit low. Swings here and blasts one left field. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. It's a double. 3rd hit of the night for him.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all. Now that sets up a huge at-bat in this ball game.
And the Royals manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make the move. Michael Lorenzen won't go any further. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching for the
So the Royals bring on a new arm, Angel Serpa.
Pretty big spot he's coming into, trying to strand that runner at second base. So he's going to need to make some quality pitches. He does have first open if he needs to use it.
So runner at second, 2 down. And next is the designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez. And that one fouled off. With the tying run at the plate here in the top half of inning number 7. And
That's
ball 1.
1-1.
Right side, Pasquantino. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. Well, they get the out on Alvarez. And that is the inning. Mission accomplished from the Royals bullpen that time. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Royals 3 and the Astros 1. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Number 64.
Logan Van Way.
Freddie Fermin steps in for the Royals.
The catcher, Freddie Fermin.
That one finds the zone. That's strike one.
The count.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. And that one up and in. Look out.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And that skips into there. And now the count filled up 3-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk.
Number 6.
Very gritty.
Jonathan.
And next up for the Royals, Jonathan India. 1 for 3. Fastball for a strike. Fermin gets his lead at first with nobody out. Swing and a high fly ball pulled foul, and that's out of play. Struck him out looking. Now here's Bobby
the batter,
Witt
number
Jr.
7. Shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr.
Runner takes off. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. McCormick has it sized up and puts the squeeze on that one. And there's 2 down.
The first baseman, number 9, Vinny Pasquantino.
Line to left. Dubon makes the catch, and that's the inning. So 1 left for Kansas City, but they still lead it 3-1. We're at the top of the 8th. Here's the third baseman, Isaac Paredes. That's down and in. A slider missed.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Check swing. Went around. And it's 1-1. Hard hit left side. Witt over to first. First out in the top of the 8th.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Jeremy Pena. That's in for a strike at 95. Going 1. Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
Quickly in an 0-2 hole, you're going to have to give something up here in terms of power if you want to put the ball in play with any authority.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Bounce to the left side. Witt. 2 up, 2 down here at the top of the 8th.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
And the Royals manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make the move. Angel Serpa will depart. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for the
new
Royals.
Pitcher in the game for the Royals, Chris Stratton.
35.
He's got a wicked breaking ball in his arsenal, and it's definitely one of his go-to pitches when he needs an out.
Christian Walker up next for the Astros. 0 for 3 in this one. And that's downstairs and outside.
Counts 1-0.
Swing and a ground ball. Witt over to first. And the Astros put down in order. Astros are down quietly. Score holds. It's 3-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 8th. Now the left fielder, Salvador Perez. And that one misses up and in. And it's 1-0. There's a swing and a drive. And that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. And here is Michael Garcia. That one fouled hard the other way. Man at second. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-2 is the count.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout.
The batter number 19.
And there's one away.
Second baseman.
So next, Michael Massey. This one popped up. Pena under it. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Mark Canha.
Mark Canha now at the plate. And this one squirts away from the catcher. Perez up to third on the wild pitch.
Have to be really sure you can make it safely to third when you're in scoring position and 2 outs. Got to get that run across. Very important. Does a nice job of reading it. Gets to third base. Now just 90 feet away.
And he grounds one to the right side. Altuve slings to first. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. Royals leave 1 as the lead remains 3-1. All set for the start of the inning. And here's the catcher, Yainer Diaz. And that one popped in the air, left field. Perez sizes this one up, and he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Lucas Arce appears to be getting ready, and I'm sure he's feeling some nerves. This would be his major league debut. Estevez also throwing. Up the middle. Witt over to first. And the leadoff man retired here in the ninth.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
He's 2 outs away. And stepping in for the Astros, Zach DeZenzo. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. Just missed. Base is empty, 1 away here at the top of the ninth. Right side. Waters coming on. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, left fielder Mauricio.
So it's their last chance in this one. Mauricio Dubon up next for the Astros. And first offering is fouled off. Two outs. Swing and a foul out of play. Stratton is just 1 strike away. Lifted to left, and that should do it. And that'll do it. The Royals claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
When you win 5 in a row, the confidence just goes to another level, and you start to gain this momentum, and you think that you're never going to lose a game again because things are clicking up and down the lineup. Pitchers are pitching. The team is making the plays defensively. This is the kind of feeling, it's not going to last all season long, but you want to ride it as long as you possibly can. Perhaps push it up to double digits.
And your final 3-1 for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show.